It was a lovely Christmas Eve night, and snow fell softly on the roof of Clara's house. Her family was inside, having a wonderful Christmas party, complete with dancing, gifts, and a delicious feast. However, Clara and her brother Fritz were waiting for someone. They peered outside the window and suddenly saw a tall figure walking toward the house through the glistening snow. It's Godfather! He's here! I wonder what gifts he will bring for us this time.
Hello, children. Merry Christmas.
What did you bring us, Godfather?
Come, children. You can open your Christmas presents by the tree.
Wow! This mouse looks ready for battle! Ouch! Stop that, Fritz! It's wonderful! Thank you, Godfather! He looks really ugly to me. Look at that huge mouth and pointy nose. He's not ugly, Fritz. He's just different.
He has a huge mouth because he's a nutcracker. Look what he can do.
Oh, I see. Hey, let me try. Wait, that nut is too big. Fritz, what have you done? I'm sorry, Clara.
Don't worry, Clara. I'll fix it for you once you've gone to bed. Come on, it's getting late.
Clara and Fritz went to bed. Clara tried to sleep, but she couldn't stop worrying about the poor Nutcracker with his broken jaw. Finally, after tossing and turning for what seemed like hours, she decided to go downstairs to see her Nutcracker. Clara held her broken toy tightly until she drifted off to sleep. When she opened her eyes, everything in the room seemed to be growing. The Christmas tree was gigantic. The chair was now so big that Clara was very far above the ground. Then, to make matters worse, Clara heard a strange sound. Ah! Mice! There are so many of them! The mice seemed to come out from behind every chair and from underneath the toy cabinet. And then Clara saw the most frightening sight of all. A 7-headed mouse king. He began to lead the army of mice straight towards Clara's chair. Help! Stay away, you nasty mice!
Get behind me, Clara. These mice are dangerous.
Nutcracker, you're alive!
Don't worry, Clara. I'll keep you safe.
Be careful! You're hurt! The Nutcracker leapt to the floor, bandage and all, and ran straight to the toy cabinet, where he called all of Fritz's toy soldiers to attention. Then he led them toward the Mouse King's army. You might as well surrender now, Nutcracker. You and your pitiful army will never defeat us.
Be careful, Mouse King. That might just be the last time you ever laugh.
I can't bear it! I've got to do something! Hooray! We've defeated the Mouse King!
Come, Clara. There's something I want you to see.
The Nutcracker took Clara to the toy cabinet, where a tiny door led to a magical forest of towering trees and sparkling snow. As the snowflakes swirled around them, Clara and the Nutcracker danced their way to the edge of a glistening lake.
After you, Clara.
Where are we going?
I'm taking you to the land of sweets.
Oh, this place looks delicious. The Nutcracker led Clara through the lollipop trees and gumdrop hills, and around the taffy ponds and chocolate rivers. Finally, they came to the Sugar Plum Fairy's giant sparkling castle.
Welcome, brave Nutcracker. Word has reached that you have defeated the evil Mouse King. Thank you, my queen. However, I couldn't have done it without the help of my friend, Clara. Welcome, Clara. You shall be rewarded for your bravery as well.
The Sugar Plum Fairy placed a golden crown on their heads. The court cheered, and dancers from faraway lands came and presented them with German marzipan, Arabian coffee, Spanish chocolates, and Russian candy canes. Clara tried every sweet and loved the taste of each one. Then the Nutcracker led Clara to the center of the ballroom, where they waltzed among the dancers. Suddenly, Clara noticed that her beloved Nutcracker began to change. His giant jaw became smaller and smaller, and his long pointy nose became shorter and shorter. He had become a handsome knight. Nutcracker, what is happening to you?
You have broken the curse, Clara.
What curse do you mean?
Long ago, I saved a princess from a curse that the evil Mouse King had placed on her. She was doomed to be ugly for all eternity, and the only way she could break the curse was to eat the hardest nut in the forest. However, She was not strong enough to break the shell of the nut herself. I was a knight in her court, and I decided to help her break the nut. After I broke the shell, I gave her the nut to eat. But alas, the curse passed to me. I became an ugly nutcracker.
But what did the princess do then? Didn't she help you?
When she saw my ugliness, she banished me from the kingdom.
That's terrible!
Yes, and our beloved Nutcracker has suffered for so many long years. However, you have lifted the curse because of your kindness, Clara. You looked past the Nutcracker's ugliness and loved him in spite of it. Now the Nutcracker is a brave, handsome knight again. To reward you, I have prepared this enchanted sleigh for you to return home upon.
Thank you, Sugar Plum Fairy.
It's time to go, Clara.
Clara and her knight climbed into the sleigh, and the reindeer pulled them up and away into the sky. She fell asleep as the sleigh drifted under the moon and stars. When she awoke, she realized it had all been a dream, but a truly lovely one that she would never forget. As Clara gazed on the Nutcracker, still in her arms, she was surprised to see that his jaw had been fixed. Perhaps it had only been a dream. But this was one bit of Christmas magic that no one could deny. Hello, kids! Join the adventure of Sugar